Hello, my name is Mike Gathergood. I'm the sales manager for Bird for the EMEA region, that's Europe, Middle East and Africa. And today I'd like to talk to you about our BNA1000 4-port vector network analyzer, and in particular one application of it, which is retuning duplexers and filters for the land mobile radio and critical communications industry. Those of you in that industry will of course recognise this device, which is a duplexer. This would be typically used at a repeater site and allows the transmitter and the receiver of the repeater to share a common antenna. This particular one has 3 chambers on each side, basically notch filters. On the screen here you can see the response of each path through the device. So we're looking on the left hand side, we're looking from port 2 to port 1, which is the antenna port, to the transmit port. As you can see there, transmit frequency is being labelled as 430.875 MHz. The middle screen is showing me the path from port 2 to port 3, so the antenna port to the receiver port, which is labelled 438.475 MHz in this case. And there you can see very sharp notches, about 90 dB in each case, on those 2 frequencies. And we put markers on them, in fact. Marker 1 is 430.875, marker 2 is 438.475 MHz. Likewise, the insertion loss on the other frequency is less than 1 dB, so it's not presenting any impedance or resistance to the wanted frequency. The third one is showing me the isolation between ports 1 and 3. So again, we can't get any transmit energy reaching the receiver, potentially desensing it or even damaging it. The way these work is the receive path is actually a notch filter at the transmit frequency, and the transmit path is actually a notch filter at the receive frequency. Currently I have those frequencies marked up there, and we're verifying that the device is working as intended within its specifications. But the application here is to be able to retune it. So for example, if I want to change my transmit frequency from the current 430.875 to, for example, 431.875, remember the transmit is actually the notch filter here, so it's these 3 adjustments I need to be changing. I'm going to add a marker for 431.875. I'll do that from the main menu. Marker, add a marker, 431.875 MHz. And there we can see that marker is there now, 0.3. You can see it here. So the object of the exercise is to move that deep notch from where it is there on number 1 to there, number 3. There are 3 adjustments. There's the first. Quite tricky. 3. And I don't know if you can see that there, but now my deep notch is now on marker 3. So effectively I've changed my transmit frequency to 431.875. It's taken me 2-3 minutes. I haven't had to send a duplexer away to the manufacturer to be retuned. I've done it with a simple VNA vector network analyzer. It has many other applications, including tuning antenna combiners, tuning filters, but that's just one of those. Thank you.